On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
So if you go out and you say your wife's gonna take care of it this time, you're gonna take care of it this time, I do feel that y'all should have a joint account for the food, and you should always use your card.
If you just tuning in, welcome to Lapeef, Let's Talk. We're gonna move on to the next topic, which is: do men really want women to reach for the check? Do men really want women to reach for the
Hey,
check?
can I start off with this one, fam? We just gonna go ahead and get this on.
Go ahead. I was going to actually
Go
recommend
ahead.
you to do that. Go ahead, Anton. You speak for
I
men,
think
right?
you already know my aunt. I think you are. No, I speak for high value, man. It's different levels. So here's the thing. I don't care whether you reach for the check or not.
I don't
I
care.
just want you to be operating in your purpose and to be in a space to where you actually feel as though you are the best version of yourself. You can reach for the check, but that don't have no bearing on whether or not we gonna be successful or we gonna be in a great space. You can choose to work, you can not work. You can go and do a nonprofit, or you can go and get a bunch of degrees. It don't really matter. None of that matters to men of a certain level and of a certain status. The only thing that matters is if you meet a certain criteria that I have as an expectation. Are you still beautiful? Are you being the best version of yourself? Are you really reaching for excellence? Like, those are the things that matters, and cannot move a certain type of way to where you continue to add value to my life. But as it relates to finances, that has no bearing whatsoever, because I'm already in the space. I'm always gonna be in the space to where we never need or want for anything anyway. So nah, that don't matter to a certain level of guy. Real talk.
Next, do men
Well, for
really
one, I
want
can say
want women to
I'm
reach
not a
for the
high
check?
value man. I don't define myself as that. I just don't. So I guess here we go with the protagonist, antagonist, right? And if you did a lot of talking, which I agree
No,
with,
I get
Anton.
it. I mean,
We talking about a restaurant check, right? Or we talking about something else?
we in different spaces. So I get it now.
We are.
I get it. I understand why you say these things you say now. That makes sense,
No,
bro.
we are in different spaces. But I would say like it's because I don't think anything wrong if a woman wants to pay for the check. So I admit, like I think just for context, so I'm married to we actually going on 13 years that we've been married, and there are cases that we do front the check for each other. You know, I think is since we've first known each other, it's always been one of those like, hey, I got you this time, or let's split, or hey, I got you. Whoever, you know, it's never been like a thing. I don't have an issue if she wants to say like, hey, you know what? I'm taking you out tonight.
Split what? What do y'all split? What you mean?
I thought we was talking about check like.
I really don't understand.
We talking about check like going out to eat. Am I slow?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm understanding.
Yeah, out to eat.
That's what I'm talking about, Anton. I was talking about just going out to eat, bro.
No, I'm saying
what?
Like she pay for the check and stuff like that.
Yeah, my wife does pay for the check. I didn't know she was allowed not to pay for the check.
My chick.
I knew you was
never paid.
I know that's like the alpha beta shit, right? Like, hey, that's my wife. If she wants to take me out to dinner on my fucking birthday or something, go right ahead. The thing is, it's like it's not a thing. We're creating issues when it's not.
She out there working hard and getting to the bag so she can take you out.
I don't care.
Yeah,
she's working hard. You know my expectation. Everybody in this house works, right? Everybody has a job. So if you want to spend your money, then hey, that's fine. But the thing is, it's not nobody's keeping score. That's the part that becomes one of those like that's if me and my person that I'm with and we're cool with, hey, whoever front the check, cool. But I think if I'm dating someone, so just to give a little more context, if I'm dating someone and if I was dating, like wanted to pursue Ashley or something, that would be something that like, hey, I asked her out, then that's something that, hey, I'm going to pay for the check. That's something that I'm initiating because that's something that I want to do. So the thing is, people don't mind paying for check if they're trying to invest in somebody. So the thing is, I think a lot of this is contextual. If you are already in a relationship, hey, throw a bag. It don't matter. But if you're trying to pursue someone and I'm the guy, I think it is kind of that expectation that I ask you out to eat and I'm going to cover the bill. Some people may feel like, hey, we're not committed yet. Do you split? If it's an issue like that, then y'all need to talk about it before y'all go out to eat. And maybe women I'm not the person. I'm not him. I'm not that high value guy that whatever Anton is claiming to be. But the thing is, have the conversation about it first if you feel it's going to be success. Oh, I got booed. I forgot. You and JR, y'all talked about the topics before we hop on the show. So, of course, y'all already know what's going on.
Did he boo you? That's a boo?
Yeah, that was a boo. Because I said my wife, it's okay for me to go out to eat. I didn't know it was a bad thing.
Hey, like before I move to the ladies, I'm gonna speak up because I'm a man. If a man has it, he gonna always take care of it. But I do think that it don't have to be checks, but I do think the woman should try to find something that man likes, and do something for him. So it may not be in the form of a check, but every now and then, if she offers, even though he gets it, I mean, it's still gonna feel good. But even if it's not the check, then I think that if it's something he might have mentioned on the low or something like that, and then she comes back around and she gets it for him, that's something that she can do. But as far as the check, I mean, the check is not a big deal. I mean, if I go out, I anticipate that I'm gonna cover everything anyway.
Like out of her own money?
Who? What you mean? As far as what? Hold on.
Anton, be quiet for a minute, bro.
Question. Hey, Anton, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, her doing it out of her own money, like that she work for.
What you talking about as far as the check, or are you talking about?
Hey, what are you talking about, bro? Like, you blowing me tonight. Like, I don't get it. Like, bro. Like,
hold on, Nick. I'm trying to hear his question.
He don't have one.
No, yes, I do. I'm just trying to understand. Like, are y'all saying that she needs to like buy you stuff or take you out or stuff like that every once in a while? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying, is that the expectation?
No, it's not. It's not an expectation, but I do think that some women feel as though they think guys are suckers, and I've actually heard this from high value. I was on Clubhouse actually. That's where I got this topic from, and that was a guy that was high value. He don't have a problem spending $1,000 shopping, all of that, but it was just the whole principle. It was the whole principle of just just offering like every now and then, so you don't feel like it's entitled. He was gonna cover it regardless, whether it happened, but every now and then, he didn't mind her offering, whether it been in the form of I'll go ahead and I'll tip, or it could have been in the form of something he might have mentioned that he really liked and she just might have surprised him. So I do think that every man is different. I don't think that, me personally, I don't expect it, but every now and then somebody may kind of woo you and be like, "Oh, don't worry about it, I got it," and you kind of look up like, "Damn, like really? No, don't worry about it, I got it, but I appreciate it."
So I got something to say, right? Are we talking about your girlfriends, your wife, or bitches you just taking out? Like, which one is it? If it's your wife, of course, y'all got the same bank account. The man can always pay because it's y'all card, it's y'all same card, it's the card, whatever, right? Somebody you dating, shit is still the same. If I'm dating a man and want to go out, and I'm like, come on, babe, let's go out, and if we go out, let's just $300. I'm be like, babe, I'm about to send you 2. I'm about to send you 3. I'm just gonna pay. It's whatever. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? Who pays the bill? But if it's a motherfucker who I'm just start fucking with, the man gonna pay. You ain't even got the pussy yet. You ain't paid enough for the pussy. Who the fuck are you to, like, I'm so confused. If I'm just fucking with you, I done gave you pussy before the 90-day rule. I done gave you pussy with the 90-day rule. You paying. You paying, period. My husband, my man, y'all seen the little girl, the little white girl, she was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You paying. Man, you've been married for a long time, Anton. Just call me B Nix. You've been married for a long time. Y'all shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? What? If I was a wife, what I'm saying is, listen to me. What I'm saying is if I was a wife, which like with my baby daddy, I was with him for years. Me and him come out right now, and I'd be like, okay, I got this, so you got this, so I got this, cool. A man I just met, I don't know you, you don't know me, you ask me out, you're gonna pay the tab. And I'm a cheap date. I ain't gonna order not because if I order lots, they gonna think they gonna get some pussy. No, no, I ain't even that thirsty. I ain't even that hungry. No, I'm good. Cause the more I run up my tab, you're gonna think that you're gonna get some. So no, I'm good. I'm good. But husband and wife is different. You know what I'm saying? And B next, I do understand what you're saying, right? So if you go out and you say your wife's gonna take care of it this time, you're gonna take care of it this time, I do feel that y'all should have a joint account for the food, and you should always use your card. That's what I feel. Our card, our joint card. What do you mean? The joint card.
I didn't say nothing.
The joint card. Just because it's your card don't mean it's your money. Just because it's your card don't mean I might have cashed up you, Zell you real quick, like it's on me, but I just want you to go on, pay the tab. Like I want you to give the waitress your card, even if it's my money. You get me? Anybody else get me on that or no? Am I the only person who does that?
To each his own. I mean, it's really like it's a non-issue. I mean, y'all go ahead and talk, but I don't care. I think the only hey, the soundbite's been throwing me off all night, but it's not a big thing. But going back to what you mentioned, Andre, and I mentioned it with the Ashley example. It's one of those that if I'm pursuing you and like going back to the 90 days, right? If I'm pursuing you, this is part of the pursuit that, hey, I'm trying to date you. I'm trying to be with you. I'm going to do whatever I can in order to set the expectation that, hey, I want you. So the thing is, like, when you're dating, I think it is an expectation that the man pays. But at a certain point, once you get with somebody, I don't see there's anything wrong. We just talked about this shit with the 5 love languages, right? Buying gifts. If somebody wants to take you out to eat and they have the opposite sex, I know, Anton, you frown on this shit.
Real quick, B-Nix, real quick. Remember how early I said I was a finesse queen? So when I go out with a man who I probably known he is, who I finally decide to get some pussy to, okay? We go out.
What?
Exactly. I'm probably going to pay the tab because I'm the finesse queen. That's what I do. I'm going to pay the tab. I'm going to pay it.
I got a question.
First of all, let me just tell y'all something. I'm not paying no to. I don't care what a man think. I'm not paying. I don't care what you think. I don't care how you feel about me after the date.
I'll pay it.
It don't matter to me. It do not matter to me. If you ask me out on a date, I expect you to pay. However, I pay when I am trying to treat him or I feel like this person is special and I want to do something nice for them. And there's nothing wrong with you making that decision. But do I care about, okay, a man asks me out and me making, trying to impress him and reaching for the tab so I can pretend like I'm going to pay. Let me see if I'm in. Nope, I don't care. Nope, I just sit there. You don't have to ask me like, you going to pay your half. Like, cool. You asked me. Okay, fine. I guess I got to. But I don't feel no type of way about not paying the tab. Not at all.
Me neither. I'm with you, Tawana. Only time I decide to pay the tab is #finesse queen.
Can I mention something? I'm sorry, Andrea. Like the finesse thing,
just go ahead, and then I'm gonna go to
something in me as a man. And now it's not even about me being married. Fuck the fact that I'm married right now, right?
I'm cracking up at you. You are funny.
Yeah, too damn funny. Because the thing is, it's like one of those like this. Ashley, I'm sorry, you didn't speak. I'm a reserve.
I'm coming to Ashley next.
Before you go off on Andrea, let me hear Ashley's perspective. I would love to hear everybody.
Well,
Ashley, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, I keep doing it. Well, it seems like like if you were to just kind of look at a lot of things that men put like on social media, it seems like they really do want women to pick up the tab. Like they're complaining because they've taken girls out on dates and the girls are just using them. And we know like there are a lot of women who will just go out on a date with the guy for a meal. And so they're used to that. They're used to
finesse.
They're used to women kind of, you know, playing them a little bit or taking advantage of the situation. So, you know, you hear guys like complaining about it like a lot. But from my own personal experience, every time I have offered to pay the tab, except for one guy, they were kind of like offended. So I think a lot of men take pride in kind of being, you know, the provider or kind of like having the money or whatever. And so I think it depends on the man for one thing. And this is like not a marriage situation. This is like where you just kind of like dating. Maybe you just started dating somebody. So I would say they don't. But it depends. They don't really want women to pick up the tab. Not if they are really into her, I don't think. Now, if they just trying to smash, they probably wouldn't mind her picking up the tab, you know. But
it's the part where it gets into the layers and stuff, right? Because the thing is, like, you're touching on that, Ashley, where okay, it's two aspects of this. Like the guy just trying to smash, right? So I'm a front or whatever.
Why he taking her out anyway?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, this is the things that don't get discussed, right? We talked about it's almost the opposite of the 90-day shit, where now all of a sudden you got somebody that's taking you out to eat with an expectation that I took you out to eat that it's gonna relate to me getting something in return. No, there are men that don't act like there aren't men who don't have expectations.
How old are you? See, we gotta talk about in our age range. I'm
talking about that. I'm 38.
Red Lobster. I'm about to be 43. So when I told you I got 22 little young son, you still a baby. Yeah, I'm not fucking for a tab. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking for.
I'm not saying me, but there are men out there. So I think we always tell our story, but there are other people out there besides us that do think like this.
Yeah,
we're not talking about them. We talking about us.
No, we're not talking about us. We're giving an opinion, but I'm generalizing the shit where there are other people outside of the 6 people on this call that do pay for the pussy. What? So you can't sit up here and act like, and you just say you be finessing people. So then you got men who are tricking, and then you just going out for a meal.
B-Nick, who you yelling at? What? I'm a host. Who you yelling at? I'm a whole chef in here. Don't nobody gotta go out for no motherfucking meals for no.
I'm not talking about you, Dan Andre. I just said we're talking about people outside of these six boxes that I'm looking at. Because there are women out there who have a different person every day of the week that they go out to eat with. So it is a finesse. They got somebody set up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, somebody that's a Red Lobster versus whatever else folks eating at and shit. Maury Steakhouse, all type of shit. So the thing is, there are men out there being used. So don't sit up here and act like because we're doing this all being used.
If they dumb enough to be used, and they can be used because that's
see. Hey, Ashley, this is why you see the shit on social media. This is exactly what men are talking about.
Okay, so listen. I don't
know you ain't right, Andrea. That's some. I know.
I don't believe
my cousin. Me and Anton are cousins. I already know.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah.
What?
We different.
I don't think you should
me
go
and
out
Anton be cousins.
I don't think you should use men like that.
I don't think you should go out with somebody that you're not interested.
You said the finesse.
Let me next.